Hi guys, we'd like to take you along our 80-day winter trip from Georgia out to Quartzsite, Arizona and back with 22 stops, 6 states, and 4,800 miles. We'll give you quick reviews of the campgrounds we stay in, places that we go, fun stuff that we do, and ugly stuff that happens too. Thanks for coming along for the ride with us. Here was our next stop.
We're Dave and Karen from Watts on Wheels. We travel with our heavy-duty truck Leroy, our 2 Can-Am motorcycles, our DRV Dixie, and our smart car Zippy. Don't forget to subscribe and click on that bell to be notified when we post a new video. This time we stayed at Camp Margaritaville RV Resort in Breaux, Louisiana, which is situated near Lafayette and Baton Rouge. We stayed for 5 nights in the off-season. They offer 452 RV sites, 91 luxury cabins, on-site dining, and countless family-friendly activities. This RV resort is designed to be an all-in-one designation with 3 swimming pools, a hot tub, and many other amenities. They also offer a wide variety of on-site bars and restaurants featuring island-inspired food and handcrafted cocktails, including 2 swim-up bars. Water amenities are open from early April to early November. Peak season is at the end of May to mid-August, and the prices reflect that.
Arriving at 1055 North Barn Road on the left.
Wow, that's safe.
Now turn left and then turn left. Now turn left.
Wow, there are lots of places to pull up in.
So where do I go here?
Oh, just park up here.
Yeah.
We'll check in. Each RV site is complete with level concrete parking, full hookups, Wi-Fi, and a picnic table. Many of the sites are big rig friendly. We fit in a pull-through on the east end with no problem. Alternatively, you can bunk at one of their luxury cabins. They have multiple types of campsites to choose from, and I'll give you the prices at the time of our stay. The first price will be during the off-season per night, and the second price will be during the prime season per night. Keep in mind, pricing varies depending on which section of the resort you are in. They have water view premium back-end sites, which give you your own private water frontage on the fishing ponds, and they are $101 to $202 per night. Premium pull-through sites, which are offered in the east, west, and central locations, are $51 to $128 per night. Covered back-end sites, which provides extra shelter from the weather and shade from the hot bayou sun, are $95 to $165 per night. Buddy sites are adjacent sites to let you park up to 3 RVs together to be nice and close with family or friends. Covered buddy sites are also available from $139 to $335 per night. Premium back-end sites are available throughout the campground, so you can choose to be close to the action or further away for peace and quiet. They range from $48 to $128 per night. How much did we pay? We stayed 5 nights in the off-season in January. With the Good Sam discount, we paid $36 per night plus a $5.99 campground fee and 17% taxes. Yes, 17%. For a total of $240. Keep in mind you will have an additional campground fee and multiple taxes to add on top of that. They are the county parish general sales tax, a local occupancy tax, a Henderson town tax, and a state tax. You can also pay $15 to lock your specific site, but I wouldn't do that in the off-season. They do have discounts for Good Sam, which we used, military, and the more days you stay, the better the savings. You can make your reservations 1 year in advance, and if you want to stay there during their prime season, you may want to make those reservations online as far in advance as possible. And they have add-ons you can include in your reservation. If your pocket is full, feel free to add on a cabana at the pool for $147 per day. Yes, a day. And reserve a golf cart during your stay for $77 a day. So if you get one of the lower cost pull-throughs, a cabana, and a golf cart, it'll be $345 per night during the peak season. Whew.
How are you supposed to sell?
Should probably be this one right here. Can you see the number on there?
3251.
That's it. Get a picnic table, but no fire pits. You can have your own as long as it's off the ground. As you can see, this end of the park is basically empty. It's January. Weather's been around 60 some degrees, but we have a cold spell coming in here in the 40s. Got some really nice looking cabins. Across the street over here, on the other side of those trees, is the highway and a prehistoric dinosaur exhibit. And it makes noise, and you can hear it here at the side of the park. Yep, that's the dinosaurs you hear. They pick up your garbage for you if you put it out in front of your RV. Here's one of several bathhouses and laundry here at Margaritaville. So here's a laundry facility, $2 to wash, $2 to dry. Hey, they're all working. How about that? A little TV you can watch, a little folding area. More down here. And then let's go take a look here. Oh, they're private, individual ones. How nice. Clean. It smells good in here. Big showers. I wonder why Dave's been out here at night. Hot, hot water. The loungers in there. They even got the tables with the umbrellas in here. And they got a 5 o'clock somewhere bar down there at the other end. Come on up here and get yourself a drink. Walk up there, swim up there. See, they got the stools in the water. Restrooms that way. Boy, I bet this place hops in the summertime. Sit upstairs. Well, this pool just goes on and on here. Easy into the pool right here. There's a clubhouse. And the feeding frenzy. Oh, the door's open. Let's go check it out. Pretty clubhouse. And then you got another pool over here. We got set up for some water volleyball. There's your loungers in the water. Got a lift here. Want just to get some sun? Come on over on this end. And watch the kids or the drunken adults go down the slides. The little cabanas along the side here. Get yourself some shade. Put a lot of people in this area. Let's go check out the hot tub. It's got steam coming off of it, so that's cool. Ooh, it looks pretty deep too. At the La Di Da bar, which again, you can belly up here to get a drink. We've seen a lot of campers come and go here, especially motorhomes and fifth wheels. This is a good place to stop over because it's easy in, easy out, close to the highway, and you have a full hookup. Yeah, got quite a few motorhomes in here.
They got shanties,
They are
Shangri-Las.
undercover, some of them.
That have like an undercover patio.
Yeah, that's what it is, the undercover patio.
But this one's totally undercover.
Yeah, there's some of them that are. Hang on right here. You
Why
missed your
can't I
turn.
just go out here?
Oh, I guess you can. Those little cottages are cool. They got a lot of them.
They do.
They have suites, cottages, and lofts that will sleep up to 12 people, ranging from $158 per night in the off-season up to over $1,000 a night in the peak season for the largest accommodations. Amenities include fishing in their catch-and-release pond. Your dog can play at the Margaritaville dog park, which includes a washing station, pickleball, cornhole, basketball, a playground, and a fitness center. They also offer arts and crafts. Starting in February, they also offer on-site concerts every weekend. They also have a nice camp store and gift shop. During prime season, the on-site dining options include the 5 o'clock somewhere bar and grill, the La-Di-Da bar, the License to Chill bar, and the Feeding Frenzy, which is a concession stand at the poolside. Check-in is at 12 p.m. and check-out is at 11 a.m. Things you can do outside the resort, which are super close by, include the Cajun Fast Track, which is a super large arcade featuring go-karts, mini golf, arcade games, laser tag, and more. The Prehistoric Park, which includes 15 dinosaurs replicas, is great for the kids. Less than a mile away, you will find the Louisiana Market Shop with local artists and unique gifts. Boone & Country Store for good fried chicken and large raw shrimp for $5.95 a pound. And Hebert's Boudin Shop with unique Cajun to-go food. Our favorite restaurant was Crawfish Town, USA, in which the resort actually has a shortcut road to get to it since it's right next door. We liked it so much we ate there twice and picked up pork poppers and chicken cracklins to go. Nice bar, too. Twist. Peel. Pinch at the bottom of the tail and pull it out. There you go. So we're at the Crawfish Town again because their food is so good and it's right next door. Look at these fresh made pork rinds with a Cajun queso. They are so good. If you don't think you like pork rinds, you try these, you'd like pork rinds. These are so good. We also took a swamp boat ride for $25 each. We do recommend it. Looks interesting.
Traffic problems. Yep. Yeah. All right now.
Quit dying, huh? It's terrible, you know.
Here's one coming in now.
They will be coming in nesting right now, so like I said, we have a bird sanctuary. They're going to be the first ones inside. But those trees live an average of 1,500 years. We do have some out here in Louisiana that are over 2,000 years old. We had 4 of them right here earlier.
They're moving. Right, that one.
Yeah.
I've never heard him use one before.
Oh, 2,000 alligators in here. He's not happy. Yeah.
Swamp is an Indian word. It means floating forest. So everything you see has water underneath it.
We're stuck. What's that place in San Antonio we got stuck?
The Riverwalk. We didn't get stuck. The boat broke down. There we go. Yeah.
Woohoo! And you can rent kayaks out here too. We always like to seek out the local restaurants and try the cultural food in the area. So we went to Tante Marie to try out their southern Louisiana food and listen to some Cajun music.
When in Louisiana, you gotta have your beignets and listen to the Cajun music. Dante Marie. What do you think, Dave?
I would refer to it as the Do Not Come Back Cafe.
What did you had the French toast, the beignets, and
Chicken biscuit gravy sandwich.
and you said that was like
2 nuggets from Burger King and a dried up nasty biscuit. The gravy was good. I got to give them that.
French toast. You had one piece, one slice
1 piece of Wonder Bread,
for $4.50.
$4.50.
And my hamburger, which I didn't eat the bun, with 4 ounces was $15.50.
Yeah.
So it's expensive and it's not very good.
And $10 for 5 or $11 for 5 beignets that were burnt.
Yeah, we had to go get new ones.
Yeah.
Okay, so there you go.
The Do Not Come Back Cafe.
Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, please give us a thumbs up. We'd love to hear from you in the comments below, even if it's just to say hi. Don't forget to subscribe.